Hello, I'm Arkayla, and I am very excited to be doing the energy reading for this week. I am using the same pack I used last week because it's brand new and I'm still playing with it. And it is the Lightworker Oracle, the Fierce Love 1111 edition by Alana Fairchild. So I have 3 numbers here. And so if you are watching on YouTube, please go to the timestamp below. If you're watching on Instagram, just choose your number 1 to 3 and go to whatever post corresponds to that number, and I'll see you there. Number 1, you have orbs of light. And so okay, I am getting rest. Rest is really, really important for you this week. There are a lot of ideas and beliefs that are being transformed. I feel like a lot of mental energy happening here. And so they're saying that rest is really important because actually this will just help you process what's moving through you. And there's going to be this really big release, a big let go of these ideas, of these beliefs. And in the process, you will feel, well, much better. But yeah, I get this like shedding. You're shedding and letting go, and it's really calling you to just trust the process and relax. And through this is actually going to occur a really big heart opening. And you've actually been calling this in for a long time. I feel that perhaps being honest about how you feel has been challenging for you in the past. And yet this heart opening is going to really assist you in showing up in your feelings in a really profound way. And that's going to help you feel much more confident, actually, much more steady in yourself and trusting of yourself. And that's a really big theme, trust, for all of us at the moment. But here it's prominent in that way. You being able to articulate the way that your heart feels is really important for you. And this really profound level of trust in yourself is going to be developed by you becoming much more adept at this. And what's going on up here at the moment, which I'm feeling is uncomfortable and really familiar. It's like a lot of old stories coming up. But yeah, just closing your eyes, getting rest, going in and witnessing it all. Try not to get caught up in it. Just witness it, because in witnessing it, it will actually be released. Also, there's a theme around control here and letting go of control. And that too is something that is challenging for you because control has equaled safety for you in the past. And so, I mean, these are really punchy beliefs to be deconstructing. So I really invite you to go gently with yourself this week and don't diminish the way that you're feeling, or the challenge that this is presenting for you. Be really tender, really gentle, and honor this process. But please know that you're not adrift without any sort of support. You're going through a specific journey that will have an end, and you're going to feel so much better for it. So really trust and know that, because they want you to know that you're supported and that this is happening for you. It's all okay. It's all okay. This will pass, and just go gently. That's the message this week. Go gently, rest, go within, bear witness to what you're thinking and feeling. And there's some divine masculine energy coming in here. And so I feel there's a lot of healing of the divine masculine and at the moment occurring in the collective, and it's very true for you in particular. So what that means is that maybe these ideas or beliefs that are coming up are representative of a lot of old kind of toxic masculine ideas that are very sort of full of pressure. And that would, for an example, like, it's my responsibility to look after everybody, and everything will fall apart if I don't do it. Like, any of these stories that are really putting you as a protagonist in situations that make you feel like you're literally supporting the world on your shoulders, these are the kinds of stories that are being deconstructed in order for you to move into a more healthy relationship with the masculine. Our masculine is the parts of us that, want to look after ourselves, want to take care with our home and our boundary and finish things off, and be very steady and protective and caring in a masculine way that is supportive, rather than coming from this place of, I'm the only one that can do XYZ. This is all very old energy. This is the stuff that's been cleared out, that very egoic, I'm the man and I've got to do this, this, and this. And this isn't relevant only to men. Like, as women and people that identify as women, we've developed stories as well that line up with these toxic masculine ideas, whereby we put all this pressure, like the family will fall apart if I don't do this, and everyone relies on me. I'm the one that everyone needs support from, or whatever the stories are. Look out for them. These are the tricky ones that pull us down and discombobulate us and drain us. And so that's what this card's really bringing to the surface. It's really, these are the stories that might be going on within your mind, and they're like, just bear witness to them. Let them kind of pass through like sewage. It's like you're standing by the sewage plant and watching it all fly by, but you don't need to jump in there. Just let it go, and in witnessing it and not getting caught up in it, it will actually be released. So really powerful times. But yeah, take it easy. And as literally all I saw in capitals when I first looked at the card was rest. So try some of that this week. I hope that's helpful. And I wish you the best for what could be, a very powerful week of transformation. Take care, and I'll see you next week. So this is card number 2. I love this card. I think he's so beautiful, not just physically, but just in everything that he's bringing to this moment. And trust is like flowing through this card. And it's, look at these eyes. I mean, please. It's just, there are so many messages coming through these eyes. I'm just going to try and capture them. So it's like, know who you are. Trust yourself. There is so much being birthed within you. There's so much lighting up within you. It's like this fire that's burning within you that's really preparing to be really witnessed in the world. And strength, there's a lot of strength here. And it's like, and also bearing witness. So bearing witness to the parts of you that might doubt yourself. Bearing witness to, those self-sabotaging thoughts or beliefs. Really, this is like a big kind of remember who you are. Remember what you've done, the work you've done to bring yourself to this point. It's a real honoring, this card. It's like a reflection. This is the reflection of who you've become, this really powerful entity in and of itself. And these eyes are just like screaming, trust yourself, back yourself, believe in yourself. This is just the beginning. And there's so much more to come. It's just like power card. And so for this week, I feel so that what's coming, I'm like asking, what's the message for this week? So this week is really about sitting in that place, seeing this golden light burning in your own heart, being really present in your own heart and your own being, and like just sitting back in it and just enjoying that, knowing that, letting life come in, do its dance, and just observing it and just letting things flow. And it's like a real invitation to just enjoy this new you that's really powerfully flowing through, and double down, like just go for it. Not that you have to do anything, but really enjoy it. Enjoy this magnificence that has been cultivated within you, that's now like coming up. And I don't feel that you're like ready to go blah into the world. And not that you won't, it's just the timing's not quite right yet. But this sense of you getting used to being like this, that's what this is actually really about. Yeah, that's really clear. You getting used to being powerful within yourself, not power over others. This is power with and power in you. That's what this power is, and it's really yummy, and it's just like full power, pulsing almost. So I hope that makes sense, and enjoy this week. Enjoy becoming used to this being that you're really embodying. That's it. That's the word. Embodiment. That's what's happening here. It's this real powerful embodiment. And I feel like you've been calling this in for maybe years. And yeah, it's just like lean into this feeling. And actually what just came through then is really disregard the sabotage. It's like a hook. Oops. It's like a hook that's trying to pull you back into old stories. It's like, see the hook, let it pull, and just let it go. Like, you don't have to attach to that. Nothing to attach to. Just sit in the fire of your heart, knowing the light that you are, and trusting all that is, and enjoy the ride. Woo, what a powerful week. Have a fantastic time. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Group number 3. So you guys have got divine, well, I'm not going to read the bottom, but okay, for some reason I am this time, divine talents. But I kind of feel like that's actually very aligned with what's coming through here, because I'm getting this big calling in. I feel like I might have pulled this card last week. So if you're getting this 2 weeks in a row, this is the energy you're really in right now. But yeah, but what's coming through this week may be different. So the first thing that came in was about purpose. So you might be really on this journey to kind of discover your purpose. And what they're saying is that your soul is calling in for you the deep remembering of who you've been in past lives, because these are your divine talents. These are who these skill sets are who you are. Like, all your natural inclinations are aligned with the skill sets that you've developed over many past lives. And unfortunately, our culture, it has not yet come to the understanding that instead of force feeding our children an education system that is predisposed to making everyone line up with certain ideals, it's coming around to a place of understanding that we've got to treasure the individual. And that's what this is for you. This is a kind of reset. Instead of looking for things you feel that you're good at in order to kind of satisfy the needs of our society, look for what you enjoy, that you feel naturally called to, because that will be what you're insanely good at. And that's the thing that our culture is just coming around to, that each of us has a purpose, 100%. It's actually doing what we love most, because we're so intelligently designed that the thing we love most is the thing we are best at. And that's why hopefully in the years to come, you know, careers day at school will be, well, what do you love to do? Rather than, well, what do you think you're good at, you know, that you can get away with, sort of thing. This is, what do you love to do? Because what you love to do, and it could be, you know, I watched this video of this woman cleaning shoes, like like in New York on the street, but she was amazing at it and she loved it and she was making a killing at doing it, and, you know, and she had tons of followers and all the things. And I feel like social media has a shadow and a light, like everything in our existence. But when you look at the light of shadow of social media, what it does is so clearly highlight that there's an audience for everything, literally everything. And all you've got to do is decide what you love to do. And it could be painting nails, it could be cleaning, anything. We now have platforms in our culture that will support anything. And that's what your soul self is doing. It's really calling in, yes, your past life talents, which are going to be aligned with whatever you most like to do. And I know that for some of you, that might be still a challenging thing because you may not know what it is that you like to do. In which case, I suggest you play. I suggest that you, really lean into trying lots of things. And the reality is that what you're really good at may not even be a thing in our culture yet. I'm really good at channeling. The thing I love to do most above all other things is star medicine circles. Like when I take a group of people into the spirit realm on a journey and we go and talk to ascended masters, and that, honestly, my soul just lights. I love that more than life itself almost. Like that is everything to me. And I'm good at it. I'm really good at it. And it's because I'm designed to do that. And if someone had asked me 5 years ago even, you know, what's your purpose? I couldn't have answered that question because what I do now wasn't really a thing then. In our culture, it's become relatively more accessible and understandable. But it's still very much at the beginning of that. And I'm seeing this a lot with a lot of my clients, because I do sessions where people find out what they did in past lives and they get guidance around what their purpose is. And if you want that support, then reach out and we can organize a session. But what I'm seeing is a lot of people are being told they're good at doing things that we've never heard of before. And so I'm just saying, go and get really, go and lean into it, go and experience what it is to be, one person is an architect, and what came through for him was sacred geometry. You were an architect of light in the golden age. You have innate knowledge and understanding of how to work in that field. And he's like, what does that mean? And so, but now he can go investigate sacred geometry, lean into it. How does energy work in spaces on a multidimensional level? So it's just about being really open and leaning into what you like, playing at lots of different things, and following your heart's desires, because that's how your guides are going to help guide you. If you're feeling the call to try something totally new, no one you know is into it, doesn't matter. Go and do it on your own, because the likelihood is it's got something in it for you that is probably ancient within your system, that's ready to be reawakened, that you're going to bring into this world and serve others with. But the most important thing with your purpose is that you serve yourself first. That's the key. So enjoy this week. Let everything I've shared percolate, explore, what's awakening within you. Have a look at your community and the events and the clubs, the societies, things that you feel drawn to. Maybe you know exactly what you love to do. Maybe you love cooking, but you work a 9-to-5 job in, I don't know, sportswear, right? But what they're saying here is focus on the cooking, make it a priority, do what your heart is calling you to, because it is for you. Trust it, trust it, trust it. If you would like a session to help with any of this, reach out, hello@arkayla.love, or just direct message me if this is on Instagram for you, and we can organize a session. Sending you lots of love for the week. It's an exciting time. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.